Okay, so I want to go over some of my favorite pulls over the last month or so. Um, I am going to sell these in lots of three. So, all big names. I'm going to sell them on eBay in lots of three. We're just going to do standard auction. So, it'll be 7 days. We'll start it at 99 cents, no minimum beyond that. And we'll see what we get. So, each of these, they're in groups of three. And I love these cards. And so again, each of these sets of three will be 99 cents on eBay, but I don't really care whether or not you want to buy them. I'm more concerned about, or not concerned, but just excited to go over the different players, the cards, everything. So the first set, Dominique Wilkins. This is a skybox. I know it's considered junk wax, but I am just a sucker for the background. Like, I love the old, like the retro look of the star in the background. So he's obviously a great player. Then you got collector's choice Larry Bird. And I should mention that each set has a Jordan in there. So we've got Dominique Wilkins. We got the Larry Bird collector's choice. I have a few of these. So I'm happy to part with this only because I have a few backups. And of course, Michael Jordan, team leader, 1991, 1992 Fleer. I love this card. It just emphasizes his form. You see how high off he gets. You see Pippen in the background. When I say high off, I mean his vertical, for that jump shot. Look at that. Whoever that is, I can't tell who that is, but trying to block him. Look at how he's just got that added leap over that. That guy doesn't have a shot of blocking that. So again, one set of some fun pulls that I've been able to enjoy recently. You got Michael Jordan, you got Bird, you got Dominique Wilkins. Look up Retro Ripping on eBay if you do want to buy it. That'll be 99 cents for those three combined. Here we have a collector's choice Chris Mullin. I loved Chris Mullin. His cards aren't super valuable from a financial standpoint, but I think anybody who grew up watching 90s basketball, you have to have Chris Mullin. A special place in your heart for Chris Mullin. So anyways, we got Chris Mullin, Sean Kemp. This is actually one of my favorite cards for two reasons. It looks like he's a mile in the air. So just because of the angle of the shot, it's awesome, right? It just looks like he's so high in the air. And then on top of that, it's that famous Sean Kemp palming, right? He kind of put his hand down and tucked it on his wrist. And so it's just the epitome of Sean Kemp. And it just looks like he's going to destroy that rim. And then I love this card. I only have one other. So this one is hard to let go of. But we gotta spread the love. So this Michael Jordan here, what year is this? 1990. I do like the fact that it has his middle name. Not all of his cards have that. So Michael Jeffrey Jordan, love that. So that set of three, that will start at a 99-cent bid. We'll see how that goes. I'm new to eBay, so I really don't know what I'm doing, but I have a bunch of these cards. I'm happy to, for other retro NBA fans, this is, maybe help build your collection. Patrick Ewing on the All-Star team against David Robinson there. So that's a good card. I enjoy that one. Kevin Johnson. I loved Kevin Johnson. He was just a great guard to watch. He and Charles Barkley, when they played on Phoenix together, that was fun to watch. And, of course, we got Michael Jordan, All-Star card, 1990. Love this. Absolutely love this card, actually. This one, I don't know if I have another one of these. I don't know. We'll see. But I might have to replace that. But these three, those will be on eBay. But, man, I love this card. I really do. It's remember that look, the shorts, right, with the spandex underneath? I love it, right? It was like when the NBA started to realize the shorts were too short, but instead of making the shorts longer, they just got those spandex. I definitely had a pair of my own when I played. That I definitely did not look cool at all. Another Dominique Wilkins. This time it's the All-Star card. I love Dominique Wilkins. He was so fun to watch. His dunks were just crazy. So good. Isaiah Thomas, collector's choice. So this one apparently is all Upper Deck. So if you're an Upper Deck fan, this mini lot is for you. And Michael Jordan, what a good card. You know, not much to say. I love when he started to do stuff like that, where he had that brace on his leg, but he tucked it over, so he coordinated the black and the red. Got those Jordans on, you know, unbelievable. So again, Jordan, Wilkins, Thomas. Okay, we got a couple more. Again, these are I'm gonna auction these 3 a day for 7 days. I believe I have seven sets here. So Hakeem Olajuwon absolutely destroying the rim there. There's another Shawn Kemp. I have a bunch of these, so I'm not upset about letting go of these, only because I have so many. And I love this Fleer Ultra 92-93 Jordan. I mean, look at, if I can get there, I know my reflection is throwing it off and it's hard to focus, but it just shows, I mean, he is about to destroy the rim. Like, he's good, that dunk, I feel like his wrist is going to hurt, but I mean, it's such a good card. He's just so dominant. Absolutely ripped at this point in his career. It's funny seeing the earlier stuff of Jordan. You can tell he was a little bit skinnier then. And then he just, as he started to hit his peak, I mean, he was just an unbelievable athlete. Unbelievable. The GOAT, in my opinion, no question. Let's see. Who do we have here? Clyde Drexler, Skybox. Love the background. How can you not enjoy that background? I don't care what anybody says. These are not junk wax. These are just beautiful cards. That's it. Great decade of hoops. We're going to celebrate both the beauty of the card and the NBA in the 90s. It was the best decade for the NBA. Reggie Miller. This card is worth a couple bucks, actually. So I hope I can make more than 99 cents on it on these 3 cards. But this card alone, I think, is maybe $3, give or take. The haircut, the haircut with the line there, it just brings me right back to that time frame. He was so fun to watch because he was just so clutch and could just shoot the ball, and he only got better as he played more. And we got a Skybox Michael Jordan. Look, I mean, talk about graphics. The ball is on fire, kind of. We got those weird blue things in the back. I don't even know what those are. And then just the rim is floating, which is just, I mean, how can you not enjoy these cards? Love it. Okay, last but not least, we have Shawn Kemp. I like this one because he's shooting. You know, he's just, you know, most of the cards, he's just slamming the ball. But he's shooting here, and we got the vertical design behind him. So that's a cool card. We got David Robinson, not doing much, but he was such a pivotal center in 90s basketball. And he was just always jacked out of his mind. He was so fun to watch. He was such a beast. I mean, I couldn't imagine having to drive to the paint, with him there ready to defend. And then we got a Michael versus Magic. This is interesting because I grew up kind of post Magic Johnson's peak. I'm a little too young to really appreciate the impact Magic had on the game. But I remember there was this debate in the 90s over kind of who were the leaders, you know, and it was like between Bird and Magic Johnson, and then Michael Jordan kind of early 90s just took it over, ended any debate whatsoever. So this is a great card, and you got to love the Jordans that he's wearing. Those are peak. So great card. Great moments from the NBA Finals. We'll end it on that. But all of those sets that I have here, all of these ones, they'll come in sets of 3. They'll all have one Jordan. I am going to auction them off, 1 per day for 7 days each, but I'll kind of post them one day at a time. We'll do a starting bid of 99 cents. So if you like these cards, if you want to buy them, look up Retro Ripping on eBay. But if not, I hope you enjoyed watching, just reflecting on these cards, enjoying these cards, enjoying these amazing basketball players, the best basketball players NBA will ever know.